Huntress! You're back!
I took down that shell walker for you.
Vonda, Rendor! We got a pickup! Per our contract, here's your payment. This will definitely help me make some great armor.
But...
Well, I realized an armor made out of shellwalker plating's good, but with just a few minor additions, it could be so much better. If you'd be willing to take on a few more contracts. What do you say? Good call. I know I can make the perfect armor. I just need the right one.
the blight is worse here. If I don't find a Gaia backup, it'll be like this everywhere.
Oh, hi.
You can't send people. Not today.
No running in the rain, young man. You blind?
I specialize in your survival. I got news, Outland.
Keep your guard up if you're heading southwest of Plainzone. We've had reports of Tenakth rebels in the area. Our scouts are still recovering from their wounds.
I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like the Utaru could use some backup against Tenakth rebels. I'll put these in my pack. Shelter. Chance to rest and check my gear. Rebels. I'd heard they'd set up outposts in the area. If I leave them be, they'll cause nothing but trouble. I should lie low. Find whoever's in charge and take them out. And then the rest will leave. Oh, we've got riders on patrol. Great.
Kara and his ilk don't dare challenge us.
Get that Outlander!
That soldier with the heavy weapon. That has to be the one in charge.
You better have my back.
I can hardly see a thing in this weather.
What was that?
You!
Intruder! We start searching here. Spread out.
Rebels have been digging
Pick
up
the area to
corridors.
search.
He won't get away!
Individuals. Machine
Found
salvage.
anything?
Probably for
blade is
weapons and
ready.
armor.
Here's the hostile!
Get over there!
Fight me!
You! Contact!
Cluster in the smoke!
You think hiding will save you?
It's done.
No!
I should check the body. I found something useful.
Up close it is dead! Stop you!
Firing now!
Instructions. Let's see what I can do with this.
Here you are!
I should check if there's anything with a lock around here. Next fight. I wonder if this key will open that chest. These look like identification tags. I think most soldiers carry them, but never this many. The rebels must have looted them from soldiers they killed. I'll keep them safe for now. Figure out what to do with them later. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here. Anything else? stash this away for later. I'll dry off. There's a lot to explore down there. I don't know what I could find. This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Sylens would slink away to. But what was he doing here? Some kind of log, most of it's redacted. It looks like Sylens put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Day 1. Despite my concerns about missing couplings, it was relatively simple to install Hades on the detached processing orb. The subject appears to be fully conscious and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly, ergo, it's time for some experimentation. My initial attempts at coercion have failed, but patience is in order. It's self-aware so it can suffer. All it takes to correct stimulus at sufficient intensity. Day 5. Correct success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort to the subject, and none more so than natural imagery. Holographic representation of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effects appear to be excruciating. One loop in particular, rabbits hopping through a field of flowers, produced paroxysms of agony. Very soon, I believe, the subject will become compliant. I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how heuristic matrix interweaves with her subordinate functions. Yet, the more I learn about the system's intended working, and especially Hades' relatively simple role as an extinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a full conscious super entity capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown Pharaoh software, perhaps? But I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced. Unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors of Elysium, it all seems far-fetched. Back to the source then. Eventually Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears my coercive efforts have come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback that corrupt its data structures, and the effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be a little left. No matter. The data I've extracted and will continue to extract is worth any price. As long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a holobot's skull. Day 10. Finally. The revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I'm confident it can be accomplished, with a little help, of course. Note that I will not be explaining what I have just found out in this journal that I have written for myself that no one else will ever find, I am certain. Even though all of the other information I have spoken perfectly fine. This is a deep secret, must not put it to paper ever. Day 12. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Haiti deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to reallocate it to a more impressive position for its date with destiny. After that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, and then the pieces will begin to fall into place. Poor Hades, so cramped in there, no room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that one. Once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin anyway. Guess I was supposed to find that first. Can I use this now again?
I guess Sylens wants me to check it out.
Yep.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades. In order to render it cooperative, tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that ended life. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for the way to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Well, I better see where this trail leads. Here I am, following along after Sylens like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it. And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull. Could use fire against it. Some scrappers. I will fix these with fire. Find this in my stash later. Sylens must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell her? Merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out
Oh there! Sonora doing this far west. Ah, no matter, no matter. get you stocked up for the wild.
I gotta go check that out eventually, but what the hell?
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside. Ruin. Okay. Let's see if this people Sylens used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Sylens stuck Hades in. And that door looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn.
That sounds bad.
Hades? Is that you? You don't look so good. Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
Have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you, despite malfunctions, I have won.
Sylens asked you where to find a backup of Gaia.
Data error. Structures disintegrate.
Right. Because that would have been easy.
That's how I feel, Aloy.
What did Sylens do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrate.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data error. Memory structures disintegrate.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. Sylens questioned you about the mysterious signal.
Data
The one that
disrupted.
gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
are they?
Masters who create to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Yep, memory structures disintegrated. Yep. How convenient to the plot.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deleted. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out plans to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinction.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 25421612168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override happens. Commander, stay name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Fifth biosphere, and he destroyed 3. What destroyed the 4th? Well, the first? Whatever.
Aloy, I see you dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes, trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered. But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing. But yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Sylens.
Take it any way you want.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
There would also be a Hades backup in there, though, right?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy.
Yeah, fuck that.
Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Sylens, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How can I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Sylens, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Alright, I'll save this video here, and then